Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are happy and healthy. So in this video I will be showing you my hair transplant result after 9 months. It's been almost 9 months after my hair transplant got done in December last year. So I will be showing you my full result. There is a good daylight coming from behind, so I will not be making video in sunlight. So I think this is enough light to show you my proper hair transplant result. In next video I will also show you my hair transplant result in sunlight, so don't worry about that. I will also show you my crown area, and I will also discuss my lifestyle, what precautions I am taking, what diet plan I am taking to maintain my good hair transplant result. During this 9 months I have got haircut 3 times, so my hair are growing very fast because of all the supplements I am taking. So this is how they are looking like at the moment. They are quite long, but yeah, this is how I do the hairstyle. So the basic purpose of me getting hair transplant was to have full head of hair, so that I do not have any thinned or bald patch lying here and there. You can see in this photo that there was a very thin hair before I got my hair transplant done. So that problem is resolved now. The normal look which I wanted to achieve after hair transplant, I have achieved that. Yeah, it's been almost 9 months after my hair transplant in December. So this is how my front hairline is looking like, and this how my normal hair is looks like. I wanted to achieve the look where I have a full head of hair with no thinned or bald spots here and there. So this is how it is looking like. I think it is looking pretty good. The mistakes and all we will discuss in some other video. I'm not talking about that this was the mistake, that was the mistake, and this is how you should select the clinic. Today I'm only gonna talk about the result. I'm just showing you how the hair is looking like in normal light, and how is this my side look, and this is the right hand side look, and this is how it looks like from the front. There is a thinned part on the crown area where there was a graft shortage and there was no transplant done. That also I will show you, but first I will show you that how it is looking and what is the density. So this is how they are looking right now, and you can see that here also it's like this, but there are here few hair got transplanted here also, so they cover this part. So this is how the temporal corners are. So this is how they are covering it. So frontal hairline and temporal corners design is really critical to achieve a good hair transplant result. So here also you can see that this is how, and this is how they are covering. So this is how they cover my temporal corners, because there were hair transplant done. So this is how it covers my both side temporal corners, and this is what my full result looks like. It looks pretty good, I would say. Definitely the volume of my hair has increased, you can see here. So this is how the volume is. In previous photo I can show you here that there is a full thinning happening here. My hair were very thin before I got hair transplant done, and if I would have done the combing from this side, a lot of skull you could have seen. But after hair transplant the density has increased for sure. The volume you can see of after hair transplant is quite good. Regarding my front forehead and the hairline, I always had a big forehead since start, so I didn't wanted to increase my frontal hairline more, because it will look unnatural. And everybody wants to have a fuller hair in the forehead so that they can give different hairstyle. That I'm not gonna get from this hair transplant that I have accepted. So this is how it is. Yeah, there are some issues with the hair transplant, that this hairline is messed up. Here I didn't get good result. Grafts were transplanted but they didn't grow. Maybe the roots were damaged. Here the hairline is kind of better, and yeah, the good thing is here there is not much gap in the hairline. So whenever that's why I always suggest that get your hair transplant done from a very good clinic who are expert in designing your frontal hairline, else you'll be having messed up hairline like me, even though your head is fully covered, but you want to get the best result possible. So I will comb my hair again, and then I'll continue the video. So yeah, you can see here that I mean the hair are so dense that even if I comb, there is not hairline. I mean you cannot see the hairline, uh, but you can see that this is how they are looking. Even this side part, definitely the volume has increased. You can see here, like, right, see, definitely the volume has increased. Previously in this photo you can see the hair were very thin, they won't have this much volume before hair transplant, but after hair transplant the volume has definitely increased. And a lot of YouTuber, I mean, show you, I mean, doesn't show you hair density from the middle. I'm showing you that, and they show hair density in low light so that they can it looks better, because they have some contacts with hair transplant clinic. They want to showcase good results so that more and more people get hair transplant done from their clinic preference. But I'm not promoting that. I'm showing you my honest result, and in case if my feedback or suggestion helps you in achieving and maintaining good hair transplant result, then my goal is accomplished. So this is how the density is from the front middle part. So I can comb also my hair this way, but a lot of hair on the forehead I don't like. So yeah, this is how, that's why I comb like that. So during this 9 months period, I have received haircut 3 times. So my hair are growing very fast, and the normal look which I wanted to achieve, so that there are no thin or bald spot if I'm going to any function, office or party, or in a public gathering. So that I have achieved. So yeah, good thing on that part. So you have seen my full front result hairline. There is some mismatch, and you can see the hair didn't grow here. So the hair were transplanted, but yeah, there is not good result here. That's why you need a good hair transplant clinic, who are expert in creating frontal hairline, else you'll be having issues like me. That is why watch my video regarding how to select a good hair transplant clinic, and follow all these suggestions, guys, because in case you select a bad clinic, you're gonna have some mismatched hairline like me here and here. So I don't want you to happen. And there was a graft shortage during hair transplant in my crown area, so there were no grafts transplanted, so there is no point of showing the result. But I'll show you how my crown area is looking like. So you have seen the density that I have already shown you, and this is how I comb my hair to get a kind of good coverage for full head. I think it's enough light to show you proper results. That's why I'm not making video in daylight, sunlight, sorry. So yeah, regarding lifestyle, before I show you crown area result and donor area is very thick anyway. So I am vegetarian. I'm not doing any drinking, any smoking. I don't even eat non-veg, and I am taking this add-on Adgain Plus capsule from Add-on Clinic. This one I am taking every day at night, and this DHT blocker. This is also a multivitamin supplement. It comes as a name with DHT blocker. Multivitamin I am taking. Apart from taking supplements to reduce their dependency, I am also eating around 8 to 10 almonds every day, and one big watermelon in a week, so that I have enough nutrients in my body even if I am not taking supplements. I'm not taking any finasteride or minoxidil at the moment, because when I was taking dutasteride, I faced some side effects, so I didn't wanted to continue dutasteride or take again finasteride. So when I was applying minoxidil, I was getting some allergic reaction. So I'm one of the unique guys who have allergy from minoxidil and get side effect from dutasteride. I have not tried finasteride, so I cannot say about that, but I didn't wanted to even try, so that I tried for 2 months, then I again get side effects and I stopped. So I didn't wanted to do that. So I'm one of the unique person who get side effects from dutasteride, maybe from finasteride also, and get allergy from minoxidil. I have also contacted dermatologist regarding my allergy from minoxidil, because I was getting boils, the itchiness was too much, some rashes, and yeah, the scalp was becoming very oily, and hair were becoming very curly. very next day after washing the hair. So I visited a dermatologist. I don't want to make this video long. So this is my diet plan. I'm doing exercise daily, I'm doing meditation daily, I'm trying to do headstand on daily basis. Not every day, I'm not able to do, I do not get time. I also do job, so I'm busy in that as well. So this is how it is looking like. I will also show you the crown area. So this is how it looks like when I comb my hair. I hope you can see, but when I make video in sunlight you will see it clearly. So there were not much grafts transplanted in crown area, so there is no point of showing the result because there was a graft shortage during hair transplant. So I mean, when there were no grafts transplanted, what's the point of showing result? I will show you my donor area also. The donor area is very thick, like this. I'll show you. So this is how my donor area is looking like. It is still very thick. Still I can get 5000 around graft extracted from here. So yeah, this is how my donor area is looking like. And this is how my crown area is looking like. So I hope I have shown you full result of my hair transplant, and there is a good light coming from the background, that's why I didn't shoot the video in sunlight. And I have also shared my diet plan and the daily routine. I hope it helps. So thanks for watching, guys. Please put down your comments below. If you have any questions, I reply to every comment. And please subscribe. Thanks for watching.